to the next episode of my Banished playthrough of Dewey's Civ. Last episode, we got some sheep, we got the mine up and running, so we're getting ahead pretty good. We got coal production in the works, even though we don't have anything stored up, but yeah. Goals for this episode is just going to be continuous expansion. It's not going to be any hard set things from now on. It's mostly just going to be me moving along, following what's needed for the civilization. We might try and get a chapel up and running soon, or I might try and get a town hall up. I think the town hall will be the next best thing, just so I can start accurately controlling how many houses we need and all that jazz. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. Continuing from where we left off. Alright. Got some more laborers now. You know what, honestly, let's just bump this up to 150. Get some more clothes in the works. Firewood production seems to be sustainable at the moment. 115, 220. Okay. Probably just because this one has a little bit less area to cover, but that's alright. Food reserves is getting a little bit low, but we should be starting to harvest some apples, which is good. You know what? I think I might try what about this? What's that? 13 by 12? Okay, well, first off, let's pause and just see what the merchant has. Ooh, perfect. We can get some seeds going, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's do 300, 300. Perfect. 400 firewood, 300 venison, and we get pumpkin seeds. Perfect. I don't think we need anything else for now. So let's get that. And then what I'm going to want to do where do I want to expand for farm? I think up this way, so let me just see if I go 7, 7 by 11. Can I go 7 out this way? I leave one space. Yes, I can. So that's 3 plots. And then if we just add that there. One, 2. Increase that by 2. And then also come here and find like that. Hold on. Logistical processing in the works. There we go. And so now if we do it like this, boom, boom, boom. And then eventually I can build a well right there, and then we'd have 4 plots of land for them to harvest from. We'll do those 4 for now. I can expand down here in a future time. But honestly, I think, yeah, that'll be good for now. So let's get them to build all of that first. See if we can have them clear out all this. It'll take some time, but that's alright. And then if we just do small stockpile just for them to put stuff in, should be good. And we'll just go from there. But now that we have pumpkin seeds, we can expand with that, which is nice. Dismiss him for now. Yes, I know the reserve of food is getting low. That is why I'm trying to expand the farmers now. But also, once we start harvesting from here, it'll be interesting to see how much we gain in terms of resources. Awesome. No, Yoshi died. That's so sad. I loved Yoshi. Says they're there, but where are the workers for it? It's fine. They'll get to it when they get to it. Let's get him to start working on iron and steel tools and get that up by another 100. But yeah, so far so good. We have lost a fisher. That's alright. How old? Another reason. Oh my gosh. Alright. People are getting old. Another trader already. Holy cow. Food's good, but firewood's a little bit on the low side, so let's hold off on that for now. And honestly, let's put a second woodcutter. Second one there, and let's drop this to 3. There we go. Oh. Jeez. Dropping like wildfire. That's alright. Drop that down to 3 as well. It's okay for now. Also means when I drop this to 3, it allocates the extra space for them here, which will be good. But I am going to need to... What will likely happen is I will pause one of these guys in a little bit, and then to convert one of the fisheries into farmers, because they will produce a little bit more food production. Whoa. There we go. Not what I meant to click. There we go. Fields will produce a little bit more food than the others, but getting a good chunk of apples harvested, that's good. I think the one farmer's struggling, or one builder I should say. There we go. Get that back up to 2. Focusing on that, alright. Won't complain that much. Ugh. Do. But yeah. So our wood production's definitely more than efficient because we are creating quite the big stockpile of it, which is good. Which means I might drop the foresters by 1 and increase that just to make up for it. How is coal ending up over there? Oh boy. Maybe they'll clear it out finally. There we go. Okay. Awesome. And then they just need to build that. Drop that to 2. Drop that down to 1. So if we go pumpkin, pumpkin, and pumpkin. So no one's going to be working on these just yet. but once they get that crafted, I can drop this down and convert them into gatherers for food. And so in the next year, we will have farmers. So if I drop those down, put that up, and then put this up to 7, there we go. Yes, I think I am going to dedicate a lot of this upland here towards that. What's the size of a foresting hut there? Kind of be wasted. Okay. Got a trader again, so let's see what we got. Dismiss for now, but what I think I'm going to do, drop this down to 1,000, and I'm going to up apples to 1,500, because I guarantee that is what we have the most of right now. Yes. Okay. Which means what we can also get going is that. So we get a tavern getting built. That'll be perfect. Alright. Heading into spring of 15, so we'll finish out this year, and then I'll probably cut the episode. But so far we're getting pretty good. Got a good amount of stuff stockpiled up, which is what I like to see. Clothes we're not running out of anytime soon, which is also good. Starting to get wool. Perfect. A lot of chickens, which we're starting to get a good amount of food from that as well, which is good. Which also means, yep, there we go. So they're going to start farming. Perfect. And then this is starting to be built. Perfect. We lost a gatherer, so I'll stock that back up right away. And then once this is done being built, I will have him assigned to creating some alcohol already. Perfect. You know what? Before it even becomes a problem, because I already know I'm going to expand up here a bit more, let's get a well going. Perfect. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. There we go. Which also means that I can start getting some more crop fields ready. Last one will be a little bit shorter than the others, but that's alright. this is getting built. Awesome. What do you have to trade, good sir? Lots more food. I don't need food at the moment, thank you. So, we are harvesting apples, so let's go ahead, turn him to an alcohol maker, and we should be set. Lost another forester. We are down by quite a bit. Okay. Let's up that and up that to 1200. And then we can also firewood. Let's put this up to 700. Boom. Replenish our foresters. Awesome. Slow but healthy expansion is underway. Let's do leather and wool from now on. So I'm not going to increase the limit just because we don't have a whole lot of wool just yet. Yeah, only getting 12 a season. Just means that when we do start getting some, we will be quite a good position. But yeah, so food, as you can see, is on a very healthy incline. Why is there a fisherman here? Huh. Interesting. Well, maybe in that case, I will cancel that one. Boom. There we go. That should solve that. They should swap back. I'd hope. We'll see. Chickens are a little loud, but that's alright. What are we? No coal? Probably. That's okay. It will slowly catch up. Alright. And with that, I will be ending this episode. Got some pumpkin fields going now, which is great. Food storage is at an all-time high. Overall production's at a pretty good rate. I'm gonna probably start having to invest more people in working in the mines just so we can keep up with demand. But we also got our tavern going, so we have our first amount of alcohol, which I'm actually going to up that to 100 just because it sells for quite a good amount, same as tools. But yeah, if you guys have been enjoying this series so far, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. But with that, I will see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.